All right. So, my dear friends, a very good morning on this amazing Sunday morning. And I would like to, congratulate and I would like to thank each and everyone out here for your participation. It means a lot to me because I know it's a Sunday, it's a rest day, but you are here with me on this productivity formula week, and these 7 days are going to be amazing for you guys. I have planned an entire session in this way. Okay. You would be wanting to know who I am. I am Farida Bharmal. By counselor, by profession, I am a counselor, a graphologist, that's a handwriting analyst, and a life skills trainer. Now, I would like to know a little bit about yourselves, but if we end up unmuting and talking, then it's going to be a hodgepodge. So can I request you to use the chat boxes for the session till the session is on? Can you just use the chat boxes? You can unmute yourselves in the Q&A session. Is that okay? Yes, everyone. Please use the chat boxes, and first and foremost, let me know your names and where you are from. Your names and where you are from. I would love to see who all are there and where you are from. Hi, Fatima Bain. And where are you from? Surat. Fatima from Ahmedabad. Muhammad Bhai from Pune. Hussain from Lonad. Rashida Bain from Indore. Sakina from Surat. Muhammad from Vadodara, Surat. All right. Hatim Bhai from Gujarat. All right. Marol from Indore. Batul from Sri Lanka. Oh, that's lovely. Welcome. Fatima Seifi from Dahod, Fatima from Bangalore. All right, that's lovely. Awesome, guys. So we are so many in the room and from different, Tasneem from Singapore. Oh, that's lovely. From different parts of the world, when people join in, it's like, amazing, isn't it? It's like knowledge has that capacity to bring all of us together from wherever in whichever part of the world we are, right? So all of you who have joined in, thank you so much. All of you who are joining in, fantastic. We are just on an introduction round as to who you are and where you are from. All right. Now I would like to take you through this process of the productivity formula. So just let me know, can you see my screens, everybody? Just type in a yes or give me a thumbs up that you are able to see. Fantastic, lovely. Thank you so much. Okay. So the productivity formula, this is one of the things which was going on in my mind, people, from quite some time. I really wanted to do something to add value because I'm the founder of Miraki Counseling and Training Center. And the primary goal why I started Miraki itself is to add value to people's life. I kept on thinking as to what is that one thing that people want, and productivity. All right, to do something of value is what people want. And I think that totally merged with the kind of vision I had for Miraki, right? So I went ahead with this plan of 7 weeks. People started calling me crazy. They literally gave me calls and said, what's wrong with you? Why are you giving out for free? It can be a paid session and everything. And I was like, no, it's okay. Let me reach out to as many people as possible, because that's the kind of person and that's the kind of value I want to add to lives, right? So we went ahead with the productivity formula. It's for 7 weeks and you go immersive in those 7 weeks. You will understand as to how, as in how I explain this entire process for you. The first thing I'd like you to do today is please, just for a while, close your eyes, everybody. Just close your eyes and give a silent prayer, because we are going to go into the journey together for the next 7 weeks. So give yourselves a silent prayer that, whatever I do it well, and I do it with full commitment. I give myself to this program for the next 49 days, right? So give a silent prayer on that. Apart from that, I would like to, also tell you that this is one topic which has been spoken time and time again, right? So if it has been spoken time and time again, I would really request you to do one thing: empty your cups. You think that you are listening to this topic for the first time. If you're listening for the first time, how are you going to listen to it? Okay. I want that curiosity to be maintained by you. Please do maintain it. You're going to love this entire session once it's done. Okay. Apart from that, I also want you to imagine, right? Your eyes are closed, correct? So imagine that this is not a free session at all. I want you to imagine that you have handed over 10,000 rupees for this session. How will you attend it? Right? I want you to imagine that. I want you to imagine handing over that amount, and then think of the kind of commitment which is going to be there. So I would really love the chat boxes to go on and just write "I commit" over there, to allow me and to you, for you to understand that we are in this together. Just write "I commit" over here. I'm going to do it myself right now. Lovely. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for whoever is writing it down. Fantastic. And let's have a fantastic beginning to this round as well. All right. I hope who all did the decluttering exercise. I know I got a lot of people who, sent their pictures to me on personal. And that was wonderful. Yeah, Hussain bhai, even you did it. I saw you. Of course, you weren't able to click pictures, but I did read your feedback over there. So a lot of people had done it. They sent pictures to me. They sent their feedbacks to me. I really want you to understand, was I able to put it in the 7 weeks? I would have put it as an activity in the 7 weeks. This activity is so amazingly important, guys. Why is it important? Because, when you allow that stagnant energy to move out of your lives, then only can something new come in. Right? What we end up doing is we hold on to things, whether it's personal things like clothes, like, something or the other. We hold on to them. Whereas, even thoughts, psychologically, we hold on to thoughts also, don't we? Whereas what we need to really do is allow it to move on. If we are going to let go, to give it away, we'll make space for new things to come. Is it not? Yeah? Yes. Now, you can use the space over there, the chat over there, because I'm going to keep checking it out. What else can it help you do? We think, all right, what is there? We are cleaning it up. It's taking so much of our time, but it reduces your stress and anxiety. Just imagine opening your cupboards and then seeing all those clothes falling on you. That's quite, it's like on top of you at that point of time. So imagine letting all of that go. Either you give it to charity or you give it to somebody else. 6 months. 6 months, or if all right, so 6 months, if you haven't used that particular object or thing, let it go. Let it move on. Okay. Of course, it boosts your productivity and creativity because it gives you a sense of achievement. At one point, after whoever had done this exercise, how did you feel after finishing this exercise? Okay, right. I'm also checking your chats at the same time. If I'm not going to read it, it's because I've already read it there. All right. So another thing which it helps you do is boost your productivity, but it gives you a sense of accomplishment. Of course, it cleanses your house at the same time. And as I said, it allows energy to flow. So whoever has done the decluttering exercise, fantastic, awesome. Those who haven't, please do it. I'll just share the timetable once again with you. You can have your own timetable or you could use mine. And of course, digital detox, digital decluttering is even more important, people. All right. Okay, let's move on. Now, the reason why you all are here for that productivity. And what exactly is productivity? It's the kind of value you are creating in a particular time period, isn't it? Because you want your certain job to be done. And when one job is not done, because I have seen a lot of time what people do, they take a particular job, okay, they do it for say 15 to 20 minutes, then some other work comes up, they go over there, or your phone rings and you are on the phone, you lose that focus. And when you lose the focus, you get distracted. Do you know how much time it takes for you to come back again to that level of focus? Anybody, any idea how much time it would be taking? Give me replies, on the chat box itself. All right. Feeling energetic, awesome, and fresh. I think that's about the decluttering. I'm the only one who declutters while the rest pile on in the house. That's I mean, I do understand that's the reason we have to keep on doing it time and time again. So yes, what was my question again? Yeah, 30 minutes. Oh yes, all right. So actually, yes, you are right on that. It does take us 23 minutes to be exact to again come back to the activity. So just imagine if I'm doing a particular job and a call has come, all right, I go ahead over there, I finish my call maybe in 5 minutes, right? But then what happens? I end up checking the messages and things like that. Around 25 minutes have passed on, and then I have to come back to my activity. So that's a waste of time. Now, again, I go back, I repeat the same cycle. How do you think you're going to feel if you're going to do that job in part and parcel, people? Right? Think about it. Right. Let's move on. Now, this is a question for everybody out here. How do you spend your day? I am hoping that you are sitting with your books and pens. Start from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep again. How do you spend your day? Please write it down. I'm going to give you exactly 1 minute for this. All right. And please do switch on your videos, everybody. I would love to see you. Thank you. Thank you so much. How do you spend your entire day from beginning to end? Write it down on a piece of paper. Yes, working on something or the other every day for different tasks, and you need to go for networking, for home meetings. Lovely, wonderful. What I want you to understand is I want you to see where you're spending your time, your major or maximum time, and where is it going, right? Yes. If you are done, just type done. So I understand that. All right, we can move on. Wake up early around 6 a.m. Plan for the work, what next to do, and finish it up. Okay, lovely. Done, done, done. All right, fantastic, lovely. How many of you plan your day? How many of you plan that these are the things I need to finish today? Just write I or show a hand to me that, okay, I do plan it up. How many of you do that? Me. All right, fantastic. Lovely, fantastic. Thank you for acknowledging Mohammed Bhai. All right, I do, but never happens. Me, I do. Lovely, fantastic. I do it every day. I do it every day in the morning. Fantastic, Zainab. Thank you so much. All right. Now that you have written it down, for these 7 days, I want you to think, are you happy with your timetable? Are you happy with the way you are spending your day? Yes or no?
Yes question.
No. Do plan, but everything doesn't work. No. All right. To do is waste of time. Waste of time. Okay, for 50% happy. No. All right. Can be more productive. Okay. Sometimes happy, sometimes you are happy, sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. Do you know, a lot of times I have seen people being very, very skeptical of themselves and focusing on what did not happen. In your entire day, you would have done something or the other, isn't it? But sometimes we end up focusing on what did not happen. I have a lot of time with me, but also have a lot to do. So don't know what to start when. So end up doing nothing. Ali Asghar bhai, this is such a wonderful, thank you for being so honest and for sharing it, because this is a problem which is actually faced by everybody. A lot of people are not accepting it, but it is faced by everybody. The first thing which comes to your mind is, what do I do next? Is it not? The first thing is, should I do this or should I do that? If I do this, you feel guilty about not doing the other work. Is it not? Yes or no? Mohammed Mushir, I feel at times I feel that things need to be done on time rather than making a timetable. That's okay. I'm not asking you to make a timetable. I'm asking you to understand what it is which you're doing. Are you having a plan to do or not? See, timetable planning is half of life, boss. If you're not able to plan it well, how will you get things done? I have my Google Calendar for daily activities and get reminders for the same. Fantastic. Lovely. That's time boxing. I hope you're doing that as a time box. Many a times we become so overwhelmed by what to do that we just freeze and do nothing. Yes, absolutely yes. And that's one of the reasons I really wanted to start this session. All right. So let me take you through this process. Uh, how many ever people I have asked here, majority of them say that either half of them they are happy or they are not happy. So let's go ahead, and from being busy, from being preoccupied, can we move on to a zone of being focused? That's your number one activity for the week, right? What is the number one activity? You are going to focus on any one thing for this 1 week. Only for this one particular week, I want you to focus on one activity. You choose your activity. Okay, for me, I'm for the next 7 weeks. I'm sorry, not for 1 week. For next 7 weeks, I'm going to focus only on one activity. My activity is going to be related to the health aspect of it. I want you to shuffle your activities or label your activities in 4 categories. Either it could be your health category, it could be your relationships, it could be your career goals, and if you're a student, it could be your study goals. Okay. The fourth one is especially for the students who have taken the time to join me in OA, right? So if you are a student and you need to study something up, you are a coach, you are a trainer, you need to make something up, obviously that learning portion of it comes into the picture. So you have four categories. The others, you have three: health, career, and one more, relationships. All right. Either you're making money or either you are thinking about your health or your career. Any one thing, any one thing. For me, these next 7 weeks are going to be for my health, right? I'm going to make sure that I'm going to, devote my time and have a particular target set for it. I have already set my target. I want you to set your target today. I don't know what category you choose. You're most free to choose any category which comes to your mind, but choose your category. Choose any one thing which comes to your mind right now. Okay, for me, it's health. Per week, I want to reduce 1 kg. I want to let go of 1 kg. Correct? So if I'm going to do that, how am I going to do it? But first, I want you to fix your goal. Are we clear on it? Have you fixed your goals? It's either a yes or a no. Have you fixed your goals? Don't think about 10 things. Next 7 weeks, only one thing. What is that one thing? Please write it down in your books. Please write that in your books and mention it here as well, in the chat boxes as well. All right. Yes, you have done. It's for career. Mohammed Bhai, for career, lovely. If it's for career, I want you to set a goal to be much more specific what in the career. If it's for health, I want you to be much more specific what in the health. If it's for relationship, I want you to be much more specific what in the relationships. And it's absolutely okay, even if you're choosing relationships. Okay, for Quran Hifz, fantastic. Go ahead. What is your goal for the next 7 weeks for Quran Hifz? I want week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, 7. What will you achieve by the 7th week? What will you achieve by the 7th week? You understand? I want you to measure your goal. What will you achieve? Yes, for our next off project, which is starting in office tomorrow. All right. So you're going to have, maybe you're going to make an entire list of how to do the project, who is going to do it, what are the things which are going to be necessary for the project to be completed, start date, end date, who is the client, who is the audience. So you're going to have all of those questions which you're going to answer, right? So by 7th week, when is it going to start? When is it going to end? What is the kind of goal which you are requiring for it? Write all of that down. Procrastination is affecting my health and my goals. Yes, Munira Ben, that's one of the reasons I'm making you set only one goal for 7 weeks. It's going to be immensely powerful provided you do it. You don't do it, nothing. You do it, something. Okay. Health, making yoga a daily practice. Okay, complete digital marketing course. All right. Lose 3 kgs with exercise. Is that for 7 weeks? If it's for 7 weeks, consider, that's a very small goal to set, Batul. That's a very small goal to set. 7 weeks, 3 kgs is very much possible. Can you think about a little bit more, maybe 5 kgs in 7 weeks? Yeah, doable. Lovely. All right. Want to become more healthier since I'm diabetic and not keeping well. All right. So everybody, when you are setting your goal, you will need to also take down 3 activities which you will do every day to reach your goal. What are those 3 activities? Okay, so if it's my health goal and if I want in 7 kgs, but 7 kgs to be reduced in 7 weeks, I'm giving you an example, then I'll have to take that kind of action, right? So what is that action which you're going to take? For me, it is going to be walk 10,000 steps every day, to go on a fruit diet, at least 1 meal of the day. Okay, and the third is to start nature cure or to start yoga practice. Okay, so one of it is going to be, my 3 things are fixed. Are your 3 things fixed? Write them down in the books, because it's already 8:55. I want to leave you by 9. Okay, set up a marketing strategy for my startup and start implementing it on a regular basis. If it's your startup, do you have all other vision, goals into the picture over here? If it's a startup, you should have all of those things done first and then go about marketing. If 70% is complete, go ahead with marketing. If it's not complete, complete it first. 7 weeks is a good time to do that. And best of luck on your startup. Walk and exercise, no junk and fried food. Fantastic. Fatima Kotawala, wake up early, sleep early, avoid oily food, drink lots of water. My next class is going to be on how you are going to wake up early. How many of you have issues waking up early? Okay. So Fatima Mukhi Jadid Muraja Juzhali with breaks. Darling, I want you to again specify as to, if you're going to do all of that, what is the target in 7 weeks which you're going to read? Please have a target set today so that you will be able to see what you have achieved. Right, everybody? Fantastic. You all are doing well. I want you all to please join the Facebook group because I would like to see all of this. If there are any corrections to be done, I can do it over there itself. If I, open the WhatsApp groups, see, it's going to be very cluttered over there. So I really would love for you to join the Facebook groups. I think I have given the link also. Go ahead, join it up, and I'll take it on from there. Right? Okay. So for 1 week, you're going to focus on one particular activity. All right. Why? But obviously, focus is the key to productivity. That's the first thing which my eternal teacher has taught us. And my eternal teacher is my own Sayyidna Mufaddal Saifuddin Mola, who I consider as my eternal teacher. And that is one of the points which I have taken from the Waz Mubarak as well, that focus is the key to productivity. So if that's the key, then how am I going to focus? We are going to focus on one activity, 7 days, 7 weeks. And all those 7 weeks, you have already decided on 3 things which you are going to do every day to take you to that activity. This is sorted. 7 weeks, one activity, 90 minutes. 90 minutes. What you are going to do is set an alarm, and the first 90 minutes or the middle 90 or the later 90, wherever you want to push it in your day, you're going to give it a complete 90 minutes, and you're going to make sure that you communicate it with your family. 90 minutes, I'm not available because I'm going to do my work. Right? The target which I have set for myself, I'm going to finish that. So please communicate it with them. Don't expect them to understand that you are attending a productivity session and something she has said, some Farida Bharmal has said something. Okay. Guys, please do not do anything on the screen right now, right? Please just have a look at it and help me out over there. Yeah. All right. So please go ahead and do that. That's one of the things which you're going to do. 7 weeks, one activity, 90 minutes daily. I hope you all have understood this. Second activity I'm asking you is just observe your day before going to sleep. Just go over it. Even better if you could write it down. Please maintain a journal. Please maintain a journal. I maintain a big one. You maintain a small one, but maintain a journal. All right. Any of my activities will involve a book and a pen. And because a book and a pen is involved, I am really requesting you, please do not allow it to just go. It will move out of your mind. Write it down. Right. And apart from that, everybody, I would love to hear and celebrate your success stories. Entire week, go ahead and you can either personal message these success stories to me or put it on Facebook. It's absolutely fine. All right. Our next session is going to be on 12th of September. I did promise a Q&A session with everybody. I'm going to be here for the next 10 minutes. Those who would like to leave, you are free to leave. I would just like to add on just one thing. 7 weeks, One activity, 90 minutes daily. Just write down, I understand, or I got it, for me to understand that you have understood this activity for this particular, the next 7 weeks which are there. Put it on the chat boxes, everybody, please. Okay, I got it. I got it. Thank you. Improve my leadership quality. How will you improve your leadership quality? I want you to be a little specific. I'll do 50 to 72 Surya Namaskar, doing 50, inshallah will. Okay, lovely. 50 to 70 Surya Namaskar is fantastic. I'm about to complete my high school, but since my high since a year, but not able to concentrate. End of 7 weeks at least, I will. Yes, I'm hoping you will, Zanabin. Will continue my online course which I left incomplete. I have documents so can finish it. How many courses which we have left incompleted, guys? Please finish them. That's a lovely one. That's a lovely one, Fatima bin. How to get motivated to wake up early? Oh, lovely. I'll show you. I wake up early, 4:30 or 5. Fantastic. I am up by 4:30 daily. Fantastic. Yes. You own your morning, you're going to elevate your life, and that's going to be the next session. That is, I'm letting you know what the next session is also going to be about. So yes, please, do come back for that session, right, everybody? I would love to go ahead and take question answers. Anybody who's having a question? Zainabin, you're having a question? You can put it on the chat boxes. If you're having a question, put it on the chat boxes. You have exactly 10 minutes if you'd like to ask anything, absolutely anything.